Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to another Thursday Night Live on the glorious Steam blockchain. Of course, we are streaming on Facebook Live because we love Mark Zuckerberg as much as you do, and also on DTube, YouTube, MyTube, everybody's tube. I'm John Go. That's Blaine Joe. Blaine Joe. Not Blaine Jones, Blaine Joe. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate that. Hello, Scott. Welcome. Yeah, so everybody could like this stuff or share it. That'd be great. Appreciate all the support. You know, it's we're a little late, a couple minutes. Usually that's not bad though. Usually it's pretty good. It's kind of on time, kind of a little bit. How you doing, Blaine? How's the week going for you, man?
It's going good. I am in the midst of building a plethora of things. We just got Fire-Pay installed on a new site today.
Yep.
David Hurley's Elite Downline Builder.
I went and bought something. It works flawlessly.
I got it all set up. He is adding the buttons across his site as we speak.
Perfect.
So he has that going, and everything there is good. I got to lower my screen a little bit.
Oh, you got the automatic stuff. Yeah, that's pretty flashy, buddy. That's great. Hi, Jennifer. How you doing? Hi, Rob.
So yeah, we keep adding Fire-Pay to new sites and getting that built up and up and up as much as possible. We've got more and more sites each day that go on. If you give me a second, I will tell you exactly how many sites we have in there. 1,000, almost. All right. 77 now. We're up to 77. So we've added about 8 or 9 in the last week.
Nice.
Sites. So we keep adding sites to it and keep getting them going.
Hey, Mark, how you doing, man? Yeah, I'd love to. That's like, you know what? Let me write that down so I don't forget. I want to build. That's my fault for not doing it, but I want to.
So Fire-Pay is still in beta, and we're still working out all the little kinks and getting everything set up. And everything's going good so far. If you're an owner and you're in the Fire-Pay beta group and you want to see something in there, let me know. I'm also looking at ways that I can make it smoother and better and easier for everybody, both owners and users. So
Beautiful.
The overall goal, make it as simple as possible.
Perfect. Yeah, it's really taken off. I mean, personally, a lot of people are selling CTP tokens. And I get it. I mean, you know, y'all want to make a little bit of money here and there. That's fine. But I've been buying them all up because I've been taking it, flipping it, and buying upgrades with all the CTP tokens. So thank you guys for integrating Fire-Pay into your businesses because it's gotten me some really good deals and really good. I'm really loving the fact that I can support people within the industry and no PayPal. It's the best thing. I send you crypto, you give me upgrade. No middlemen. I love it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. So I know the past couple of weeks we've been doing affiliate marketing stuff on the Crypto Mondays, and then Thursday Night Live is kind of like we do the general stuff. And there's a few things I wanted to touch on. I wanted to touch on Blaine really, you know, what he's been doing with Fire-Pay and kind of getting it more and more integrated this week. But I had some news, gossip, and scandal on some crypto stuff. So I thought we could do a little bit of crypto talk today, this week. I hope you guys don't mind. But it ties into affiliate marketing perfectly. So without further ado, let's talk about the elephant in the room when it comes to crypto. In case you've been living under a rock and you don't know what's going on into the crypto sphere, Bitcoin went over $10,000 US again this week. It's actually the third time, I think, in history that it's been above 10K. Now, what happens when Bitcoin goes over this threshold, this line, you're going to start, all the crypto experts start showing up, right? I got a way to make 35% on your Bitcoin investments. Just come and talk to me. I'm like, I haven't said anything during the bear market, but as soon as the bulls show up, I'm here. I'm here to take your money. That's basically what happens in cryptocurrency. But another thing that happens is that there's pumps in the altcoin markets. What are altcoins? Basically everything that isn't Bitcoin is an altcoin. So that would be Steam, that would be Litecoin, that'd be Ethereum, that'd be the CTP token, right? It's the altcoins. It's everything that isn't considered Bitcoin. These things start taking off. Well, if you've been paying attention to prices of this stuff, I tend not to, even though I do. Like I notice the prices, but it doesn't dictate what I do. Excuse me, every day online. Um, what has happened to Steam? It's kind of boomed. It's 25 cents now. SBD, the Steam back dollar or the Steam blockchain dollar, is at an even dollar. It's supposed to be pegged at a dollar, but it never really is. But so Steam has been performing really, really well, as well as a ton of other projects in the crypto space. This is what happens when Bitcoin reaches a certain threshold. Like when it hit 20K a couple of years ago, people lost their mind, and it was, you should have saw the experts everywhere on YouTube. Anywho, I digress. The point what I'm trying to make is that there's a lot more attention and a lot of eyeballs. Remember the past couple of months, me and Blaine have been sitting here saying, get involved now, get involved now, get involved now. It's because this was coming. This is what was coming months ago. The Bears are the Bulls are back, not the Bears. Excuse me, I always get that mixed up. The Bulls are back, and people are really taking a hard look at crypto. So much so that if you guys know who Joel Comm is, I put it out on Twitter as well as on Facebook today. Joel Comm is the co-host of the Bad Crypto podcast. He's also been in affiliate marketing circles forever. I saw his first speech in public years ago in Charlotte, like 2005, for the Focus for the Future seminar. Just an amazing, amazing dude. And he did this interview with Social Media Examiner this past week. And he basically said, stay tuned to the blockchain-related crypto projects. This is where you want to take a good hard look. And in the little 4-minute video that he shared, he mentioned DTube, which is the YouTube version on Steam, the Steam version of YouTube. So eyeballs are coming. Prices are going up. More people are going to be trying to create on not only the Steam blockchain, but also CTP. The more people that create, the less of the rewards pool there is to go around. Remember, again, when me and Blaine were talking about you want to start creating now, 3 or 4 months ago, the best time to start creating content is now, regardless of in the past, because they're coming, people. They are coming. They are coming. I can't tell you how much they are going to come to these type of environments, and they are going to be pulling from the rewards pool. So you guys have this rewards pool that you can split. The more content, the more curation, the more engagement you have, the more of it you have to share every 24 hours. When there's more hands in the pot, there's less to go around. But what happens is that the price goes up. So you might make, say, 3 or 4 Steam on your post. Well, that might only be 25 cents each. It might be $2 to $3 in a couple of months from now or a year from now, whenever. But the point is, you want to get involved now. Please listen. This is not prophecy. This is not me foretelling the future. This is just me knowing from 20 years of doing this stuff, people come and go all the time. They come and they go, they come and they go, and they come and they go. And they're always really, really excited and pumped up to do stuff. They'll say all the right things, then they'll disappear for a couple of months. Then when the Bulls are back, everybody is, oh, we're experts again. So don't listen to the noise. Now is your time to create. And wow, do I have a real world use case for you guys. But before I dive into that, I want to take a sip of my hot beverage and see if Blaine wanted to touch on any of these points that I've just mentioned.
Yeah, so what happens is the real earners from these things, from crypto, from everything, and from all that stuff, are the people that are inputting and receiving and gaining every single day and doing things. There's people that are going to come out of the woodworks going, buy my stuff, I'm going to show you how to make money off of this. But that only happens when things rise, not when things are down. When things are down, they move on to the next shiny object, and then we just have what we call shiny object syndrome. Stick with it, and you have to stick with that one thing and that core thing and keep building that, because that's what's going to make you a success, whether it be in crypto, in affiliate marketing, in email marketing, in website ownership, any of these things. you have to stick with it, and you have to follow the ups and downs, and you have to keep going. We don't give up on CTP and dive into something else because we have a bad day. We continue to stick with it and build it and try to make it better every single day. And every single thing that we're trying to do is for that. So that's what you have to do. You have to focus on that one thing and don't ride the wave, follow the shiny object, any of those wonderful, wonderful slogans.
The slogans are good, man. The slogans are good. So as I'm reading all this stuff today and kind of diving into all the crypto hype, I noticed some things. And this is why this is the pitch for CTP Talk for you guys, okay? So I'm checking out, I'm friends with 2,500 people on Facebook or something. Like, I don't know half of them, but I've bumped into them along my journey. But I do know, like, the affiliate marketers because they show up on my feed all the time. And something I notice with a lot of people in affiliate marketing, they're told, hey, this is what they're told. They're told, you've got to go to social media, you got to create content, you got to pull people to. It's what me and Blaine are telling you guys to do, right? Go create content, pull people to you, engage with them, get the content out there, because that's some of the best marketing you can do for your business, is to provide good content and engage with your audience. So they're all told to do this. And I'm scanning my Facebook feed today, and I'm looking, and this person shared their latest blog post, and so I click on it and I read it. It's really good content, but then I scroll down to the bottom. Hey, Renee, how you doing? And I scroll down to the bottom and I see 0 comments, 0 shares, 0 likes on Facebook. I'm like, oh, maybe they had a bad day. So I go and I keep looking at their track record of creating on Facebook, where they're told to come and create every day. So I'm scrolling it and they might get 1 share here, which is good. 0 comments on another post, but it's like a track record of 0 engagement and barely any traction on Facebook. Here's why. Because remember what I said, everybody is told to do this. Everybody is told, go to Facebook, go to Twitter, hey, go to Instagram, or let's all be super followers and go to TikTok, because TikTok and Snapchat are the new thing. Sure, whatever. But every affiliate marketing community training platform tells people to go do this, and they all go and do it. So not only do you have the regular Joes and the regular Jills that aren't even in affiliate marketing flooding people's timelines with pictures of their cats or their grandkids or their art or their political rants or whatever, but now you have affiliate marketers doing the same thing, just filling up people's feed with content that's really good content, but they can't get the traction. So I'm sitting there today going, man, your journey, like I did kind of 2 kind of campaigns, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. But the idea is that your journey matters. You should share it. So that's common knowledge. Again, we are told and taught in affiliate marketing to go out, create content, engage with people, deliver value, and people will you'll build the relationships with them, know, like, and trust. So your journey matters. You need to share it. The problem is that there's so many people creating on the standard Facebook, Twitter, Instagram platforms and getting 0 engagement. None whatsoever. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go take a screenshot of one of the posts that I did yesterday on Steam. Just for poops and giggles. Let's have a look. And I did the screenshot, and I just shared this probably about an hour before we did the show, and it's on my Facebook wall. You can see it right there. And these are real screenshots too. I literally took a screenshot of a marketer's engagement and what they got from sharing something on Facebook 2 days ago. And then I took that screenshot, and then I took a screenshot of what I did yesterday on a blog post. So I got 256 likes. 256 people on the Steam blockchain. Hey, Russell. Hey, Eric. Hi, Renee. Liked my stuff. 256 people. 200, like this, most marketers can't get 1 or 2 likes on their content on Facebook or Twitter. I'm getting 256, or something like that. Not only that, but I also got 56 comments. So the engagement is there. I had a whole heap of people on Steam interact with me, so much so that I got the 10th most commented blog post 2 days ago, according to Arcane at steamitboard.com. But wait, there's more. So not only do I have 256 people liking my stuff, I also have 56 ways of engagement and touch points with other marketers. But then you look at what I've made. I made about 256 CTP on it already. Plus I made $12.40 worth of Steam tokens. I'm looking like there's a hidden camera here, right? Like there's what don't people understand? Steam and CTP is your way as an affiliate marketer to literally plug in to a community, a supportive community, a vibrant community that will engage with you, that will like your stuff, will upvote you, will talk to you, will share your stuff, and best of all, you will get paid for creating on this platform. But let's just keep going on Facebook and Twitter, because you know what? If we do it for about 7 years, we might get 2 to 3 likes on our stuff. I think that's a really good game plan. I think we should just stay with all of these traditional social media sites and ignore the potential of the blockchain. Never mind what Joel Comm and Social Media Examiner said today in that video. Don't even listen to them. Don't listen to Blaine and John, who've been talking about this for 6 months now, screaming at the top of our so much. Actually, that's only CTP screaming at the top of our lungs. Me and Blaine have been talking about this since Bitcoin Bully, baby. Like, we've been on this for 2 years now, telling people this is where you want to create now before the rest of the people get here. Because the rest of the people will be here, but even if they don't show up, look what's happening right now. Currently, I made a little blog post. Took me 30 minutes, 45 minutes to create. Art of Kush, what's going on, Art? How you doing, man? I'm going crazy, man. I'm Steam savvy right now, man. But I just did this one post, and I got $12.40 in Steam rewards. I got about 250 CTP tokens, so that's like $2.50 worth of CTP. I also got 200 plus likes on my content, and then I got 56 comments. But hey, just keep creating on Instagram, because those selfies eventually someone's gonna like them. I'm gonna have a drink of coffee and see if Blaine wants to touch on this, because that was kind of a nugget.
You spoke about it before, and you were talking about how people, if you're not creating now on the blockchain, you're not earning the max potential. And you can see that today from people that started blogging on CTP Talk almost 6 months ago when we started it, versus people that are starting today. You get the people that are blogging 6 months ago, they're earning 100, 200, 300 CTP tokens every single blog post they make, not even counting replies and comments and all that other stuff. People that are starting today are writing blog posts earning maybe 10, 12, 15, 20 tokens, because you have to build that up over time. And the more that you blog and the more that you consistently do it, you're going to be earning more and more. You're not going to start off making $1,000 a day. It just doesn't work like that. If you want to learn how to make $1,000 in a day, you can send $1,000 to my Fire-Pay at Blaine Jones.
Perfect. That would work.
Shameless self-promotion.
Yep. Yeah. So News Gossip Scandal, this is going to be a lesson. I'm going to be breaking this down. I'm going to do screenshots and the whole nine inside of CTP for this, because I really, truly, honest to goodness, believe this is a massive opportunity that only a few of you guys are taking advantage of. Now, you guys have come to our events each and every week. You guys get it. You guys are creating. I'm doing this. Me and Blaine are doing these recordings because we put them up on Facebook. We put them up on DTube. We share them. We put them out on CTP Talk so that more people learn about this stuff and more people get engaged. This is simple. This is simple facts. This is not just me and Blaine going, yeah, you should get involved with this stuff. I'm taking screenshots from everyday marketers like you, marketers like me, marketers like Blaine, regular people that are creating amazing content, that are building amazing pieces of content and amazing stuff that has a ton of value, but it doesn't get any traction because they're trying to plug into a community that's flooded, trying to break into the affiliate marketing community on Facebook. Guess what? You ain't Gary Vaynerchuk. You're not going to be Gary Vaynerchuk. Might as well give up because you're not going to be him if that's your, but you can be Blaine Jones. You can be John Olson. You can be Russell Stockley. You can be your own marketer. And again, plug in to the community that is here, that is willing to support you, because there's nothing more frustrating as a content creator, as an affiliate marketer, to hear, hey, you got to go do this. Look at my shirt. Social media, email marketing, content marketing, customer service, traffic generation, community building, relentless hustle. I mean, available at the CTP store, by the way. So you look at all the stuff you're supposed to do, and then you do it. You do it religiously. You get into the habit. You're doing your 3 steps to success each and every day at CTP. You're creating content. You're busting your butt, and you see 0 results. And then you hear the advice, well, you got to keep on keeping on. You're like, yeah, I know, I got to do that, but I'd really like to get a high 5. Hi, Lisa, how you doing? Welcome. I'd really like to get a high 5 on this journey. I would really like a little bit of just acknowledgement that, and it's funny, Rob, I don't know if Rob Gearing is still here. He touched on this yesterday at his webinar. He talked about how it's really important to not feel appreciated. That's not the right word. It's not what he said. He said it was more acknowledgement of effort. Like if you are putting in the effort, if you're putting in the work and the grind into this, all you're looking for is like a thumbs up. Like you don't even want millions of dollars. You don't want 10,000 people liking your stuff. It's literally 5 people liking your stuff would make the world of difference. And it's really hard on Facebook. It's really hard. It's super hard. Again, look at the numbers. 200,000+ members of CTP. I sent an email to them and listeners today. There's 17 people watching us live. Now, if someone was on the edge and really insecure about their efforts, me and Blaine would never get up on camera, because that's really, really bad. That's really, really, really bad numbers. But I don't care about that, because you want to know why? I got 1 person that shows up. I got 2 people that show up. I'm plugging into a community, a supportive community, and you can do this no time at all on Steam. No time at all on CTP Talk. Like, these people are there to support you. They are there to encourage you, because they're all on the same journey. They're all on the same journey. So the big message, the big exactly. And Lisa, that's a really good point. Now, we'll touch on that for a second. So the thing with Facebook is I'm most definitely not anti-Facebook. Okay. I am not anti-social media at all. I think they're fantastic. I love Twitter. Instagram, I'm kind of, can I be honest? I hate Instagram. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I've tried. I really have. I just don't like it. I'm not an Instagram person. But I really like Facebook. I really like Twitter. The problem is that they're publicly traded companies. So they have to answer to their shareholders. And their shareholders want to see growth in their advertising and their revenue. So that's the thing. It's not a good or bad thing. It's just that's the model that this has, which is fine, which is totally fine. I love it. It's great. If you know what you're doing, Facebook advertising is the top of the food chain when it comes to online advertising. If you know what you're doing, if you are skilled at it, it is absolutely brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. But yeah, it's going to be really hard to plug into that community unless you got big ad spend. Unless you have a community already there that you're able to plug into and bring people over, which we're very fortunate to have with CTP. That's why we do get 17 people to come into the live shows, or 20 or 30 people, because of the community we have. Great question, Rob. Do I like Epics? I absolutely love Epics. I'm a big investor in Epics. I've got 6,000 or something of their tokens. I absolutely love it. This is why, because I can plug into the community that's there. This is Steam, right? This is the Steam ecosystem. This is the beauty that is Steam. I don't need to go and build a new audience in Epics. I already have 2,300 followers on Steam. I already have people on CTP that me and Blaine are training and encouraging them to get involved more and more and more with CTP. I love Epics. I'm okay taking a selfie on Epics because I know that I'll plug into the system, I'll get a couple of bucks in rewards, but I'll also be engaging with people. So I'm okay with it. Instagram's a different beast, man. I mean, just let's be brutally honest. There's not a huge market on Instagram for a 42-year-old married white guy who's really overweight. Like, can you imagine me doing selfies? Like, hey, look at me, look at my physique. Like, come on, no one's buying that. You know, no one's showing up to my Instagram page for that. No one cares what you're offering, John. But Epics is different because I've got the community. I'm plugging into the community. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of Steam and why I'm trying to scream, if you haven't noticed, like Art said, like an ape, I'm going crazy. I'm trying to get you guys into creating now, into engagement now on Steam. Because at 25 cents, you think it's good now? Wait, this thing's already been $8, man. Remember that. Remember, Steam has already traded for $8 per token. It's at 25 cents right now. What do you think happens to Steam and all of the content creators start flooding back when it hits 50 cents or $1? It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Get involved now. Get involved now. Art, did you see what I tweeted out about that? Yeah, that's my business partner there. I got to talk to him. I totally forgot to mention it. Art's part of the DTube forum, and he was looking if CTP wanted to sponsor the DTube forum. I have to talk to you about it, obviously. That just reminded me to talk about it now. So there, I've told my business partner, Art. Did you see what I tweeted, though, today? How DTube was featured in that Social Media Examiner thing? You should share that with Hyman Danger. Trying to say, hey, buddy, look what John's doing. Spreading the DTube gospel. Love me some DTube. Hope you guys are not ignoring my warning. Hope you guys are not ignoring my warning here. This is a huge opportunity to get involved now. Not only for the community, not only for the rewards, but the fact that Steam and all of the applications on it are positioned beautifully for the future of social media. There's something that Gary Vaynerchuk talked about years ago, and I'll paraphrase this. This is something that stuck with me that he taught years ago. This is when, if you remember Foursquare, Meerkat, if you remember those type of apps. Was it Meerkat? Meerkat and another one. Was it Foursquare? Pretty sure it was Foursquare and Meerkat. Anyways, he talked about all of these new social media platforms that come out. He wants to be a part of all of them. He says he might not spend the bulk of his time on it, but he always wants to put his feet and put his hands into these new social media platforms because he's not sure. He actually invested in Meerkat. I don't think Meerkat's around anymore, but the big nugget is that he really suggested to people to pay attention to all of these new social media platforms and get involved in them, because he said you never know what's going to be the next big thing. He was right on Instagram. He was dead on Instagram. He was right with Snapchat. And he got involved with this stuff early. So this is why I'm telling you guys, I'm not saying go and drop $10,000 in Steam tokens and power them up, okay? Only crazy idiots from Canada do that, especially buying in at all-time highs. That's what this idiot does. Everybody else should just get involved. Get involved. Get 25 to 50 Steam, power it up so you have it. That'll allow you to keep creating on the blockchain. Get involved in the community. Start talking to people. Start engaging with them. Start creating the content, curating the content. Have your feet in here because people are coming. They are coming, and I don't want you guys missing out. I really don't. And I know it's self-serving because of CTP Talk and everything, but there's a reason why, because we really have not found anything better. As an affiliate marketer, over 20 years of doing this, I've never seen anything that is more, as we call, the no excuse system than CTP is right now, combined with the Steam blockchain. You just can't beat it. So I encourage you guys to get involved. It's all good. It's all good, Art, man. Yeah, our meetup in Krakow was epicness. Yeah, I know. I got to get back to Europe, man. I had a blast over in Poland, man. That was just, Steamfest 3 was just a blast. So I don't know where Steamfest 5 is. I missed Steamfest 4 just because I just couldn't do it. I was way too busy with 2 kids, and it was crazy. But Steamfest 5 I'll be at. They'll probably bring it to North America. So Art, you've got to come across the pond next time, buddy. See you over here, man. So what do you think, Blaine? We good, or is that enough? I haven't seen a ton of engagement in the comments there. Yes. Thank you, Eliana, except for Eliana commenting there. Oh, I guess, yeah. I don't know. That's it. I don't know. Anything else? What do you think, Blaine? Did I forget anything?
No, you were talking earlier, and I wanted to hit on it earlier, but now it's way past, so I'm going to hit on it anyway. You were talking about how now we're getting like 17 live views. When we first started this, we had like 3 people. 3 show up the first month at least. And then like replays, we maybe got 40, 50 replays. Now we're at 16, 17, 18, continuing to grow live watching this. They may not comment, they may not interact, but they're there watching it. And then the replays, we're up in the hundreds. We're 300 plus replays for these videos. So you do get results, and this just goes back to staying consistent. You have to keep doing things and be consistent with what you're doing. But again, focus on your one thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was a really cool, I was doing some curation this morning on CTP Talk, and Lisa actually shared this really cool infographic, and it was all about repurposing. That's a really, we talk about it in CTP, and there's training modules inside of it, but I can't stress to you guys how important repurposing is. I'm seeing Rob doing it a lot now. I'm seeing Eliana doing it a lot now. Here's what we do. Like this is the repurposing of this. We're recording this. We'll upload this. It'll be uploaded to DTube. It'll be uploaded to YouTube. But I will also do the live stream like we're doing right now. So that's 3 pieces of content that are being created. I might get a brand new lesson. Actually, I am. It's not might. I am going to do an entire brand new lesson on this topic inside of CTP. That's content number 4. It might even turn into a blog post next week. That's content number 5. Repurposing content is so important in affiliate marketing. Do not do one thing and then do 2 things and 3 things and 4 things and 5 things. Do one thing and repurpose it 3 or 4 times. That's what repurposing is. Take a blog post, take a live stream, upload it. It's now a video. Put it onto YouTube. It's now a YouTube piece of content. Create a graphic about it. Now it's a Twitter post. There's so you can turn some of these talks that we're doing into entire infographics. I've done it. Go to Canva. The stuff you can do on Canva is mind-blowing. So repurposing, and definitely give Lisa a follow and check out that little infographic she shared this morning on CTP Talk, because it was really, 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 really important. And yeah, just like Eliana's doing, she's turning it into emails. She's turning her blog posts into emails and emails into blog posts and vice versa. That's repurposing. Like, there's this misconception in affiliate marketing that you got to work harder. No, you got to work smarter. Like, be smart about this. Repurposing is a fantastic thing to do for affiliate marketing. It's absolutely brilliant. And I would highly recommend it, especially on Steam, because you have all of these different tools and applications that you can use. You can use live stream with Vim. You can do live streaming with 3Speak. You can do content on 3Speak. You can do content on DTube. You can write blog posts on SteamPeak. On Steam, on CTP Talk. You can do it to your heart's content. So please, please, please repurpose, learn about repurposing. If you need further information on that, check out Lisa's infographic she shared today on CTP Talk, or go into the CTP training. We do an entire training lesson on repurposing content for your content marketing journey. Ta-ta. Awesome sauce. What else we got? I always like having my water.
This new thing is fantabulous. And if there wasn't so much already in Click Track Profit, it'd be done already.
Yeah.
And then the other thing.
Yeah, Rob, it's what I do. Like when I'm putting stuff on DTube, like you can't, now this is going to get really geeky here. You can use the IPFS on DTube, the interplanetary file system, which is super geeky, super not stable, and it's just like the blockchain kids love it because it's not centralized, right? Everything is decentralized. This is what I do when it comes to DTube. I upload it to YouTube. It goes to the CTP account on YouTube. I make sure all my hashtags are in and whatever. I take the link that it provides on YouTube and I put it right to DTube and upload it, and it's good to go. I don't need to mess with IPFS. It's technology that makes a lot of sense. It's just not that easy to implement for everyday people. So until they get it stupid simple for the rest of the world, look, again, I'm not anti-YouTube. I'm not anti-Facebook. I'm anti-PayPal. But other than that, I'm not anti-social media at all. I love traditional social media. I think it's some of the best stuff you can use for your business. The whole point of this talk, though, is to plug into the communities. That's a lot easier to get the traction on. I'm not saying stop doing stuff here, but when I share a post, I'm not sharing my Facebook post on Steam. I'm sharing my Steam post on Facebook. So if I get 2 or 3 likes on Facebook, it's okay. Like I shared a post I did. I got like, $20 in rewards and hundreds of likes and a whole bunch of comments. You might have got 5 likes on Facebook because of the algorithm, right? Like, but I put a picture up of my kid, it'll get 100 likes and, oh, kid's so cute, but you put a business post up that actually feeds the kid and it's like crickets. It's really, really, and it's just social taboo, man. People don't want others to see what they like, I guess. I don't know, liking people's businesses. But if you have a business, please let me know. I will like it on Facebook because I believe in scratching backs. Oh no, it's Rob. It's really easy with YouTube, man. I just upload to YouTube just like you would, just standard upload, and then I just take the YouTube link and then I put the YouTube link in DTube, and it's. Or you can do that, yeah. Just put the Facebook. See, but that's the thing. I don't have. The Facebook links to me are uber confusing. Like trying to find the videos and downloading the videos on Facebook. It's the thing. This is why I get when I do the Zoom stuff. I shut the Zoom off when I press stop on Zoom. Zoom is a fantastic tool. I highly recommend Zoom if anybody wants to do live streaming. I know Scott uses. He's been using Zoom now for years for the Sports Nerd show. But what happens is when you stop as long as you're recording, you stop it, the file gets downloaded to your desktop and you just upload it. And that's what I do. I make my edits and stuff on iMovie and then I just upload it from my desktop. So there's a few tools I recommend you guys to use. Canva, number 1. Canva is critical. Second is if you're into the live streaming content and stuff, Screen-O-Matic is awesome for screen captures. That's what I use for my my road to 10,000 CTP posts, but Zoom as well. So yeah, yes, it is, Scott. Yeah, that's how I do it. It's really, really easy for me. So cool. Let's talk some List-Nerd stuff too. List-Nerds is 3 weeks, almost a month. I think a month on Monday. Pretty sure. I think it's about a month since relaunch on Monday. Numbers have been absolutely astronomically amazing. I did a little email today. You guys can read it. I sent it to the listeners' main list, but I was talking about one of the biggest reasons most people, and we've touched on this before, one of the reasons to use viral mailers that falls under the it goes under the radar a lot because people are so concerned with viral mailers on getting results, and rightfully so. You want to make sales, right? I mean, but something I use viral mailers for is to test my headlines and subject lines. I use it to test to see what gets better open rates, what gets better click-through rates. And you can click this one button inside of listeners that says mail history, and it will give you entire stats on open rates and click-through rates, and then what the headline was that got the most opens. This is fantastic practice to get into. This is one of the best things you can do for email marketing. Very, 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 very effective. Very good, Scott. Very good. Now the thing, I'm pretty sure you got a business account too, man. Dude, just set it and forget it. For the business accounts, just set it and forget it. Like, don't even ever log in again unless you just want to do what I'm saying here and look at the mail history to get some numbers. But business accounts can literally go in, and maybe you don't want to email every single day. You want to email 3 or 4 days of the week. Pick the days you want, set it up on the schedule, press set, you're good. You never have to think about it again. It's one less thing that you need to worry about, but listeners takes care of it for you. So really, really a big tip for the business account owners and listeners, get in there, set up the weekly scheduled mailings so you don't need to think about it. It's one less thing you need to think about every week. But I log in every day because I want to see the numbers. I love mail history. I think that's the most epic feature of listeners, just being able to see all those stats and then adjusting, testing, practicing my ad copywriting, my subject lines, my headlines, what's getting the better open rates. Be completely transparent. About 2 weeks ago, I started doing the headline John Olson Sucks. Got amazing click-through rates. Just amazing. I did it this past week. I got horrible click-through rates. That to me tells me that the shock and awe that I was using might not be working anymore. So I had to switch it up. So I switched it up this week and I started doing some other headlines and I got better click-through rates. The only way I know this is by my testing and tracking of what I'm getting. So that's awesome. And it'll increase, Rob. I mean, that's the thing. I answered a support ticket to this lady the other day and I said, listen, the thing about listeners is it was basically offline for 2 years, right? No one even before that, it was never managed. And it was just this site that was there that barely even worked. But now that it's working, it's going to take time for people to remember to log back in and that listeners is there. So that's our job, me and Blaine's job, to get more people logging in, get more people using it. Those numbers will increase, Rob. I guarantee it, because we're going to be busting our butts, sending emails to the list, reminding people. I'm sending to all the Click Track Profit lists as well, reminding people that, hey, listeners is there. Blaine started this entire talk saying, well, no, it was part of the talk. I don't know if he started it, but he mentioned that, we had 2 or 3 people here when we first started this stuff. I remember true story, the first TE Live I ever did in my life. And this is TE Live, is old school history. We had 4 people in the show. It was me, Tim Linden, Stephen Whittle, and rest his soul, Randy Ritter. 4 people inside of TE Live. TE Live at its height was getting an average of 30 to 40 people every single day at like 4 p.m. But it started with 2 people, 2 people showed up. That is the trick, is to keep on keeping on, keep showing up, keep doing stuff, keep putting stuff out there. You will grow. More people will want to be seen with you as someone who's taken action. And this is somewhere I want to be, and some people I want to be close to. I want to see what they're doing. You will attract people the more stuff you're doing. Tracks is none in Click Track in Track.me. This is my official answer, man. I have nothing to do with Track.me anymore. I have nothing to do with Rocket Spawner. I have no idea. I have no idea. I haven't talked to any of those guys. I talked to Justin like 6 months ago or something, just see how he was doing, but I haven't talked to Tim in like 2 years. So I don't know, man. Sorry, dude. Yeah, Randy was solid, man. Well, Eugene, welcome. Good to have you. Welcome to the madness that is CTP and listeners. Good to have you here. Appreciate it. But yeah, Scott, it sucks, man. He was a really good dude, man. I enjoyed him a lot. Really good relationship I had with him over the years. So that's what happens. This crazy life stuff, right? The more you go, more people kind of fade away or pass on, and yeah, it sucks, man. Yeah, Rob, how about the official CTP? Stay tuned. That's the official CTP position.
I've used Hits Connect in List Nerds, and it tracks views and everything.
Yep. Okay, let me stop the recording. Thank you guys on DTube and YouTube and MyTube and YourTube for watching. Appreciate you guys. We don't want to upset the dear sirs because this is going on 40 minutes, 45 minutes with the recording. So toodles, everybody that's watching the recording of this.